What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this evening's live stream. We have a lot to talk about. If you're here, you probably already know we got the craziest Scream 7 update today. Scott Foley, aka Rowan Bridger from Scream 3, is back for Scream 7. He has officially signed on for Scream 7. If you saw my video earlier, like, this is insane. I don't even know what to say. Definitely go check out my video from today for like more theories and stuff. We are going to get into it in this live stream though. So after the live stream, definitely go back and check it out. Hey Ray. Hopefully you guys can hear me good. I think my microphone is plugged in. Hey Chocolate Ice. Hey Jacob. Do you think Scream 7 and 8 will be the Avengers Infinity and Endgame for the franchise? Do you mean like do I think it's going to be the last one? I don't. I think let's get some music going here. I don't think Scream 7 is going to be the last one. I think they're going to continue for sure. Let's see what else we got going on here. Sorry, my brain is so freaking frazzled right now. We have Zork here. Hey, Zork. Thanks for moderating. I always appreciate you. And thank you for the $5. Yeah, finally live streaming again. And your new chapter goes up tomorrow. Yeah, definitely send it to me, but I've been so busy lately that I didn't even get to read the last one. I apologize. The Scream news has just been coming left and right. I've been pumping out the videos and I've just been so busy. So I haven't read the last one, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your super chat. And let's get into some more Scream 7 talk. Start dropping your theories in the chat. Like, what do you think Roman's role or Scott Foley's role is going to be? I have several ideas. If you watched my video earlier, then you know what they are, but we're going to get into it in this live stream as well. Hey, King Matthew. I think Roman being in 7 means Chad could be the killer after Mindy dies, or Sydney is reliving her own brother being Ghostface in a dream. Interesting. I don't ever see Chad becoming a Ghostface. It would be a crazy twist, but I just don't see it happening. Yeah, I definitely could see. My main thing for Roman is it's either going to be a flashback or some kind of hallucination or dream of Sydney's. I mean, Roman was shot in the head. There is no coming back from that. The franchise even emphasizes that a killer can come back unless they were shot in the head. And Roman is one of the few that have been shot in the head. Not every single Ghostface has been shot in the head. He is one of them. I don't think there's any chance that he is alive. Yeah, as far as like a dream or a hallucination of Sydney's, it would not be the first time that she has seen things. Scream 3, she saw a dream of her mother. So definitely think it's going to be something like that. Jacob says, I think Dewey should be in Scream 7. Should have lots of dream sequences and another 20-minute opening scene that has no score, no sound effects, and it's just the characters interacting with each other. I would love to see Dewey in a flashback for sure. That's something that I've always said on the channel. Yeah, I hope that we could get Dewey back. I mean, anything's possible at this point. You know, we're getting Rowan back one way or another, so Do you think Scream will get an animated Scream movie? I don't know. Maybe one day down the road. I could also see Dewey's mom and Hank Loomis making a return in Scream 7, with Dewey's mom finding out both of her kids are now dead. I've wondered before, like, where is Dewey's mom? Where is Mrs. Riley? We haven't seen her since the first movie. We don't get to see her reaction to finding out Tatum was dead. And of course, now Dewey died. I would imagine she has passed away. So I don't know. Hey, Emerald. I'm about to turn 30 and it seems like I'm the next target. We have a super chat from Silver Princess. Thank you so much. You said, I predict either Sydney or her daughter will hallucinate Roman and Jill. Emma Roberts has not posted on Instagram since December 27th. Last time she had a gap like this, she was filming American Horror Story. Interesting. I agree. I think Sydney will definitely hallucinate Roman, or like I said, a flashback, but it would be interesting to see her hallucinate him. I would love to see Jill back any way possible. You know, I am a fan of the theory that Jill is alive. Don't know if it's going to happen. I would much rather Stu be alive. You know, if they're only going to bring back one living Ghostface, I'd rather it be Stu over Jill. But yeah, I would love to see Jill in some form, like you said, a hallucination, maybe a flashback. Emma Roberts has said about a year ago, so pretty recently, that she felt she was not done with the franchise. So if they can bring Scott Foley back, that opens the door for so many other past Ghostfaces to return somehow. A hallucination, a flashback, we got to do it. But that's interesting that she hasn't posted for a while. Maybe she's up to something. Thank you so much for the $10, Silver Princess. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Haven't streamed in a while. I'm trying to get back into regular streaming, and I typically don't stream in the evening, but I had to today because of this crazy news. Hey RJ. Yeah, first time streaming at night in a while. Harvey says, I knew Kevin Williamson was a Scream 3 fanboy. He actually doesn't like Scream 3. He has been vocal about that in the past. He has said this, that he is not a fan of Scream 3. And then there was a rumor going around that he wanted 0 Scream 3 references in Scream 7, but clearly that is not the case. I guess that was just a rumor because we're getting Scott Foley back, which, you know, is exciting to me because we always thought that Scream 7 was going to mirror Scream 3 in a lot of ways because Screams 5 and 6 mirrored Screams 1 and 2. So that's what I figured 7 would do, mirroring 3. But then once I heard the rumor that he's not a fan of 3, I was kind of worried that they wouldn't do that. But now we don't know. I don't know what is up with this movie. I said in my video earlier, like, that every Scream 7 update that we get kind of just brings up more questions and no answers. We don't know what the hell is going on. Hey, Leah, thanks for joining the live stream. Hey, Prodigy. Hey, Ryan, you said anything is possible at this point. We may see Stu after all. I still think we're going to see Stu. I think, you know, first of all, I think it's going to be a flashback with Roman, possibly. What if we find out that he actually had a secret partner in Scream 3? Could be Angelina, like it was originally supposed to be. could be Stu. Maybe we find out that Stu is actually his partner in Scream 3. I don't know. Hey, Dusty. Hey, Wrestling God. You and me both, Gregory. I hope Scream never ends, as long as they can keep making good movies. The day that it starts to really go downhill, maybe we should just wrap it up. But for now, they keep making quality movies. Did you ever realize that in Scream 2, it's the only movie in the franchise where neither of the killers is fake attacked? Interesting. I did not realize that. Hey, David. How can Roman be back? Like we were just saying, hallucination, flashback. I actually, so just before I came on here to live stream, I was watching Mike from We Watched a Movie, his live stream, and he said he had a good idea. What if it's actually just Scott Foley's voice? Because in Scream 3, they had the voice changer with, you know, all these people's voices on it. Like they had Dewey's voice. Didn't they have Sydney's voice? Like they had multiple voices on the voice changer. What if Scream 7 kind of references that and they bring that back, and Scott Foley joining the cast is just using his voice, where it's just going to be Roman's voice. Like Ghostface is going to be using Roman's voice to kind of like, you know, mess with Sydney. It could just be that. Maybe we won't even see Roman. Maybe it's just his voice. Yeah, this is wild news. I said in my video earlier, if you told me when I first woke up this morning, this is what we were going to find out today, I would have laughed in your face and not believe you. Like, this is definitely, without a doubt, the wildest update we've had. Hey, Paula. I think they're focusing heavy on Ghostface using AI and deepfakes. Could be. Definitely possible. Honestly, at this point, anything is possible. I personally wish this meant they were doing a movie like New Nightmare with the killer trying to go after the actors. That would be cool. I don't think that's going to be the case for Scream 7, just because there's so many new actors. I think that would work. Another option is what if this is like a stab movie? What if they're going to show a scene from a stab movie and they just have Scott Foley playing Roman in the stab movie, and they make a joke like, oh, we had to hire this guy. He looks exactly like Roman. That's another option. They could get really crazy with it. I have another theory. Maybe Roman being in 7 means Sydney's hallucinations of Roman being good and helping her, sort of like how Sam hallucinated Billy. I also feel like Gail could hallucinate Dewey. Yeah, I definitely think Roman could be a hallucination. I don't know if he would be good trying to help her. Maybe. I don't know. With Dewey, though, I'd much rather it be a flashback rather than a hallucination or like a dream. Gail has a dream about him. Yes, I have heard about the twin theory also. I mentioned that in my video from earlier today when I was reading the article on Deadline about him joining the cast. Deadline threw out maybe he has a long lost twin. I'm not crazy about that. And I think a lot of people wouldn't like that just because the whole relative thing has been done before. Sydney having her long lost brother Roman, her cousin being the killer, Ghostface's parents being the killer. I don't think people would really like Roman having a twin, but I don't know. Anything is possible. Hey, Scream fan. Excluding the last two movies, I think Dewey is the only person to kill a Ghostface that wasn't Sydney. Let's see. In 1, it was Sydney. In 3, it was Dewey. 2, it was Sydney. Does Gail not kill? I guess. Well, with Mickey, it was kind of Sydney and Gail together. Well, I guess Jill killed Charlie. I would love if we see like a tape of him and the cast of Scream 3. VHS of Stu, Billy, and Roman de-aged. Yeah, so another one of my theories is, one, maybe we will see a flashback to Roman when he finds Maureen, when he goes and finds her and she doesn't accept him. She kind of slams the door in his face. Or when Roman finds Billy and tells him that your dad is cheating with Sydney's mom. And then that way we could see Billy again also in a flashback. Or maybe, because I still think Stu's coming back, so maybe we'll get a flashback to Stu faking his death, and maybe Roman helped him. Because we know in Scream 3, Roman fakes his death briefly. And in Scream 1, Billy faked his death briefly. So maybe Roman actually gave Billy pointers on how to do that. And he also helped Stu. I don't know. Maybe we get a flashback to Maureen's murder and we find out Roman was actually there for it. Maybe Roman was there and filmed it. That's another thought that I actually plan on. I plan on doing a video for that. What if Roman pulls a Randy in Scream 3 and it's a videotape scene we see him in to uncover a deep secret? Like, that's how we find out Stu is still alive. For sure. Yeah, especially because if Scream 7 is going to mirror Scream 3 in some ways, having a Randy-style videotape like that would be good. Sydney walks toward Ghostface looking for the Infinity Knives when she hears on her earpiece on your left. Out of the shadows, Randy comes back from the dead, along with Roman. Let's see what else we got. Do you think Roman will be a hallucination? Definitely a possibility. Flashback and hallucination are like my top 2 options right now. Even though it's great to have Roman back and happy with anything they do, if it's a small 5-second cameo, I will feel a bit like Pam when watching Mick on TV. Want to see if anyone gets the reference. I don't think I get the reference. But yeah, it could just be a quick cameo. Like, you know how Matthew Lillard was in Scream 5 technically? He was like the chrome face ghost face. And he also did like audio work for, he says something to Amber at the party at the end. And so if you look at the Scream 5 cast, Matthew Lillard is technically listed as part of the cast. So what if Scott Foley is just his voice or a voice changer that Ghostface uses to taunt Sydney? I remember seeing Scream 3 in theaters opening weekend, and this news about Roman is bonkers. definitely crazy. I could not believe it, honestly. Yeah, we were just talking about the twin theory a few minutes ago. Oh my god, I realize I am so behind in the chat. I apologize. I try to get to everyone. But if you have a question you want to make sure that I see, you can always send in a super chat. Yeah, I'd love to have Jill back. Do you think Gail will die in Scream 7? I personally think she will survive for 8. I don't know. I feel like it honestly could go either way. At first I really thought she was gonna die, but now I think you might be right. I think she could potentially survive to go on to the next movie. If anyone from 3 is alive, it's definitely Angelina. There are theories out there that she didn't really die. I'm into the theories. I'm not a huge fan of Angelina, so I wouldn't care to see her again, but with them bringing Roman back in 7, I really hope they give confirmation that David Arquette is cast soon, because they did him so dirty in 5, making Dewey a drunk. If he comes back, I don't want them to tell us. I was kind of upset that they revealed that Scott Foley's coming back, because imagine sitting in that movie theater and just seeing Roman pop up on screen. That would have been crazy. I would have lost my mind in the movie theater. So I don't know why they chose to tell us. That's kind of why I'm thinking, well, I definitely don't think he's alive. There's no way. But some people out there now are theorizing maybe Roman survived. That's insane. But if it was true, I don't think that they would tell us, because that would be a crazy twist. That's why I'm thinking it's more of a small role, because they told us. But if David Arquette shows up, I hope it's a surprise. I mean, with Skeet Ulrich in Scream 5 and 6, they kept that a surprise, and it was a total surprise when we watched that movie, which was great. I don't know why they would tell us about Scott Foley. Maybe maybe it got leaked and they just wanted to get ahead of it and release the info themselves. I don't know. There's no way Sydney's gonna die. Some are thinking trauma through AI will be the commentary, and that's how we get Roman back as a voice for a voice changer. Yes. That's definitely a possibility. I'm praying for Jill and Jennifer to return. Yeah, maybe we could see Jennifer Jolie somehow, whether she's still alive, like a lot of people out there think, or a flashback, maybe video footage of her on the set of Stab 3. Listen, I am not doubting anything at this point now. If they can bring back Scott Foley, we can see anybody. They can have anyone pop up in this movie. Now folks can stop saying Kevin Williamson dislikes Scream 3. I mean, he does dislike it. He said it himself. He's been on a podcast where he literally said, I'm not a fan of Scream 3. I don't really like it. So he said it himself. But I guess we can stop saying that there won't be any Scream 3 references, because we got Scott Foley back. I think Mark Evans will be the new Dewey and do a fake out death in Scream 7. Stu does always come back. Hey Hey, Wilson. Will Scream 8 mirror Scream 4? Maybe. Maybe. This might sound crazy, but I think Sydney's daughter, Isabel May, will die. I don't think so. Obviously, anything is possible, but I have a feeling that they want to set it up so that her daughter can be the main character moving forward. Because obviously, Scream 7 is going to be Sydney focused. I don't think they're going to want to do that forever moving forward. They're going to want to move on from Sydney again, just like they did with 5 and 6. We could possibly get Melissa Barrera back one day, but we might never get her back. They might not be able to work something out. So they do have to figure something else out where someone else is going to be the main character moving forward. And I think they want that to be Sydney's daughter. Hello, thanks for joining the live stream. Just talking some Scream theories. Just finished Dexter. What are your thoughts on season 8? I kind of thought it was all right, not the best. Yeah, it was pretty good. The ending is not that great. They made up for it with Dexter New Blood, but that ending also wasn't the best. But now they're coming back with another season, so. This is That Sounded Scary's first live. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Scream 7 might be a mix of 3 and 4. It's possible. They could easily just be giving Roman in 7 the Billy Loomis treatment. In 5, they brought Skeet Ulrich back in 5 and 6. I'm not sure if he's in 7, but Roman's going to be Hallucination is my prediction. Yeah, definitely one of the top options, I think. Hallucination or flashback. I think it could be a throwback showing him advising students and Billy so we get Stu in the final act. I hope so. Yeah, nothing's been mentioned about Skeet coming back in 7. I kind of doubted it before because we don't have Sam coming back. But now, who knows? Literally anything could happen. We don't know. Like, if Sydney's going to hallucinate Roman, maybe she could hallucinate Billy also. Let's see. We have a super chat from Chris. Thank you. Love Roman's Ghostface, but my order is Scream 2, 1, 3. Not too big on Scream 3. Have a great evening, Pam. Thank you. Yeah, Roman's not my favorite. He's also not my least favorite. He's kind of in the middle of my ranking. My order, Scream 1 is my favorite. And then after 1, Scream 4 is my favorite sequel. And then Scream 2 is my third favorite. But yeah, not crazy about Roman, but I don't hate him. My biggest issue with Roman is that Sydney didn't even know who he was. They didn't have a single scene together. So when he reveals himself, Sydney's face is literally like, who are you? That's my biggest issue with it. I think it could have been good if they had a ton of scenes together and she got to know him as Bridger director. And then at the end, he's like, guess what? I'm your brother. That would have been a crazier reveal. Thank you so much for the super chat, Chris. Thank you for hanging out. Let me see where I was in the chat. Hey, Ellie. Do you think the mental patient is Jill? It's possible. If anyone here doesn't know what we're talking about, there were some Scream 7 rumors that there might be a character who is an escaped mental patient. And there's some theories floating around that it could be Jill. Some people think it could be Stu. I don't know if it would be Stu because I think that he's just been in hiding rather than locked up away somewhere. So it could be Jill. I am planning to do a video on this. So stay tuned for that. I think Chad is surviving Scream 7. Maybe. I almost feel like he has to die because he survived so many crazy injuries in 5 and 6. It might be his time to go in 7. Maybe he's the opening kill. I don't know. Yes, I love Scream 4. Yes, please, everyone give the stream a like. It definitely helps out the channel. And definitely go check out my video from today and leave a comment over there. After the stream, go watch it, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. I think Mindy will die in Scream 7. I think one of the twins has to go. If not Chad, then it's got to be Mindy. They both cannot survive again. There's got to be stakes in this movie, especially if Gail survives. One of the twins has to go. Like one of the bigger characters who have been around for a while has to go. So either Gail, Mindy, or Chad, one of them has to die. Who will it be? I don't know. I still don't get how Roman cloned Sydney's voice when he apparently only met her in the final act of 3, but he uses her voice to trick Dewey and Gail. I don't know. Maybe Sydney did some interviews on TV and he was able to get it from that. Maybe he somehow listened in on a phone call of hers. I don't know. That's a good question. I guess sometimes we have to just accept certain things. Like the voice changer in general, a lot of people question it. Like how would that even be possible in the year 2000? Scream 7 looks like it's about to be a classic, except Patrick Dempsey won't be back. Sad news. Yeah, that sucks. I said in my video earlier, like, everything that Scream 7 has been through is insane for the past year. Melissa getting fired, Jenna quitting, Christopher Landon quitting, Nev Campbell's back, Kevin Williamson's back, Courtney Cox might not be back, Chad's back, Mindy's back, Dempsey's not back, and now Scott Foley's back. Like, what a roller coaster this past year has been. Once they brought Billy back to be the devil on Sam's shoulder, I knew the door was wide open for more legacy characters to return. Yep. What if Sydney's kids are watching a movie directed by Roman and Sydney has a flashback? That's funny you say that. I have a similar idea, not quite the same, but similar, that I'm planning a video for. So I will save that for my video. I have a lot of videos planned for the next few days. I'm going to try to get a bunch up tomorrow. I'm going to be filming and editing all day tomorrow. So I don't think there will be a live stream tomorrow. That's why I wanted to get one in tonight, because I am booked and busy tomorrow. I have a lot more ideas and theories that I'm not going to quite get into in this live stream because I want to save them for my videos. Gail did not die in 6. She came close, but she pulled through. Yes, I can also see Anna Camp being a ghost face. I have a theory video on this on my channel. I think she could secretly be Leslie Macher. I'm not going to get into the details here. Definitely go back and check out that video. It was almost like 2 weeks ago at this point on the channel. It's called Is Leslie Macher Playing? I mean, is Anna Camp playing Leslie Macher? I think Celeste O'Connor's character will die. I think so too. I think she might. I mean, obviously, she might. Either she's gonna live or die. Or I guess she could be Ghostface. Kevin never actually said he hated Scream 3. He has gone on record saying he has mixed feelings about it, but never that he hates it. Yes. Yeah, it would be fun if we could get some kind of stab movie again. I know there's a lot of people out there who like wish that we would move on from the stab franchise, but I love it. I hope that, you know, it doesn't have to be a big part of the storyline, but I enjoy it. So this is like how we found out when Billy was returning to Scream 5. We did not know beforehand. I was saying that earlier. They kept it a secret that Billy was coming back. So I don't know why they told us about Scott Foley. I'm kind of bummed that they did. I don't know. It's got my mind racing with possibilities. Yeah, so many possibilities and theories. I think Asa Gurman's character will survive Scream 7. We shall see. Roman has a twin but is not a killer and helps Sydney. That is possible. I think if that was the case, like if Scott Foley coming back, if he's playing Roman's twin, I do think he would be a good guy. I don't think he would be the killer because that would just be too obvious. Hey, Carrie. Let's see. Yes, we could possibly find out Roman had a secret partner. I was saying that earlier in the stream. Could be Angelina, could be Stu. Yes, I like this idea of Christina Carpenter, Sam's mom, being involved somehow. I think she knew what Billy was up to back in the day, and maybe she was an accomplice. Maybe she drove the getaway car for them. Yeah, I would like that. Do you think Scream 7 will be a Ghostface cult movie? I've never believed this theory, but I feel like the odds are becoming more likely in this movie. I do 100%. I think Stu is leading a cult of ghost faces. I definitely think Scott Foley coming back honestly increases the chances of this. I think we could see a flashback with Roman and Stu. So, yeah, definitely think there's going to be a cult. You know what? I just had a thought. Yeah. I'm thinking Roman was in Scream 1 and watching Sydney, like when Sydney and Tatum go to the store. Yeah, what if that's what it's gonna be? Like, there's always been talk amongst fans, like, who was the ghost face that was at the grocery store and outside of Tatum's house? And there's been theories. What if that was Roman? What if they're gonna do a flashback and show us that that was the case? I don't know. In fact, let me write that down for my videos that I'm working on. There's so many, literally, the possibilities are endless. I think McKenna Grace's character will die, and I can see her being the Tatum character. I hope she doesn't die. She's kind of the one that I'm most excited for in the movie. And she's such a huge Scream fan that I want to see her survive to go on to Scream 8. But if she does die, I hope it's an iconic death for her sake, because that would just be so fun for her. Maybe she'll be the opening kill. The reason I think this will just be a small role or a cameo is because he's been announced. If it was a big role, surely they would keep that secret like Stu. Totally agree with you, DJ. I was just saying that earlier. Definitely think it's something small, kind of like Skeet Ulrich in 5 and 6. Because, you know, if Roman was coming back alive, which I don't even think is possible, I don't think they would announce it the way that they did. You and me both. I will be disappointed if Stu doesn't come back. I think Sam Reckner's character and Stu are Ghostface. Yeah, I mean, you know that I think Stu is leading the cult. Maybe Sam Reckner's character is a part of the cult. Some of them have to be a part of the cult, and Sam Reckner does look like he could be a killer. Let's see. Jay, we found out today that Scott Foley, aka Roman Bridger, is officially in the cast for Scream 7. Craziest Scream 7 update. So, Scotty, this actually happened in Scream 5. When Tara was in the hospital in Scream 5, she was watching Dawson's Creek and Scott Foley was on the screen. So he technically has already made a return to the Scream franchise, but it was just in Dawson's Creek. Let's see. Do you think the new Mark could be a troll and we actually get Patrick Dempsey? No, I don't think so. I don't think they would do that. Let's see. I'm not even sure Dewey's death will count in 7 because last I heard Kevin Williamson wanted to get rid of Scream 5 and only count the twins as the main characters in 6. I don't see that happening. If they did bring back Angelina as a ghost face, then it would mirror Scream 3 with the characters and majority of the audience Going who? That's funny, actually. Apparently it's not so much a small role. Rowan returning in some way is a part of a bigger thing, allegedly. Leakers are saying it's brilliant. Huh. Interesting. I don't even think it was the stabbing that killed Jennifer. I think it was Dewey that accidentally shot her. I actually don't think Dewey really shot her. If you see, his gun is kind of pointed at the top of the mirrors. He shoots at the top of the mirrors. So I think if anything, it was Ghostface stabbing her that killed her. But if she survived, like some people think, like it's definitely possible to in the Scream franchise to survive a couple of stabs. Look at Chad. He has been stabbed like 30 times. Mark Evans, Maureen Evans. Yeah, so I think that Mark Evans having the same last name as Maureen Evans from Scream 2, played by Jada Pinkett Smith, could be a clue towards him possibly being the opening kill. Because in the franchise, Scream 2, Cece Cooper. Scream 4, Marnie Cooper. They both had the same last name, and when they died, they both got thrown through a glass door. So, same last name, similar outcomes. Could Mark Evans having that last name be a clue that he is going to be the opening kill? Dewey was Gail's anchor to morality, and now he's gone, she's reverting back to old Gail. Definitely possible. I would imagine this news wasn't supposed to be heard, but someone in production might have leaked it. That's what I was thinking. It's possible. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get through some of these because I think I'm only gonna go for like 12 more minutes. I'm gonna try to get to everyone, but if you have a question you want me to definitely see, you can send in a super chat. I probably won't be able to get to everyone. I apologize. I know I'm behind in the chat. My prediction is the mental patient is Sydney after one of Sydney's kids die in the opening. So she escapes the mental hospital to go after Ghostface. That's an interesting thought. What if the mental patient was Christina Carpenter? We never met her. I don't think it would be. As far as we know, she's been away on business in like London. So I don't think it would be her. Could the second killer in Scream 3 also be one of the killers in Scream 7? Yeah, definitely if it was Stu. Because I think Stu's coming back, and I also think it's possible he was Roman's secret partner, so for sure. Critical Overlord suggested that Scott Foley could be playing the mental patient in Scream 7. I don't know. If he is, he would be a completely different character. He couldn't be Roman as the mental patient because Roman died. And I'm not crazy about the idea of Scott playing a brand new character. So what's with their obsession having the killers wear blue flannel? A lot of the killers do wear blue flannels. Imagine Chad is the opening kill, but somehow still survives once again. Come on, like Chad's gotta go. Also, they kind of did the opening kills survivor thing before with Tara and 5, so I don't know. Apparently, before Jenna left Scream 7, they were going to have Tara be opening kill anyway, so Jenna wouldn't have had a long role. Interesting. Chad part of a cult. I'm not crazy about that. Roman could have got Sydney's voice from the trial of Cotton. He could have been at trial or had Angelina at trial. That is interesting. I hadn't thought of that. Let's see. Could Scream 8 be the last one? It could be. I hope not. Yeah, I have tons of theories about Leslie Macher and Christina Carpenter. Yes, Scott Foley was in Scream 5. I'm not sure a lot of people realize that. It wasn't like new footage that he filmed, so. Imagine that slim chance that we revisit that Scream 3 rule with the trilogy villain being supernatural. No, I definitely don't think Scream will ever turn supernatural. If rumors of Scream 8 is already in the works, could Scream 7 end with a cliffhanger? Maybe Ghostface gets away this time and Scream 8 is the other half ending. Definitely possible. I have a video on this from about a week ago. Definitely check it out. I think it was called Scream 7 Needs to Change Up the Formula, where I kind of give some options for a cliffhanger. I do not think Mickey is alive. Is it possible? Technically, he wasn't shot in the head, but not a huge fan of the theory. Let's see. Gonna try to get to a few more of these. My question is, how will they explain Roman looking old? In 7, it was easy to de-age Skeet, but I'm not sure about them doing that with Scott Foley. I think they could do it. If they can do it for Skeet, why can't they do it for Scott? Are we just not going to find out who the Carpenter mother played in all this or the father? I don't know. It's not looking likely. I do think it's still possible to include Christina Carpenter if they really wanted to, because she does have a connection to Sydney. They went to high school together. They both dated Billy. But without Sam in the movie, I don't think it's that likely. But then again, who knows? With Scott Foley returning, anything is possible. Corey, I do not mean to be ignoring your message. There are just a ton of comments in the chat. I tried my best to get to everyone. I apologize if I don't get to you. I did not see your comment. You can always send in a super chat. That guarantees that I will see it. Yeah, maybe Roman helped Stu. at the end of the party. Do you think we will get Kirby back for 7? I don't know. I hope so. There's a rumor that she has her own spin-off movie coming, so I don't know if she'll be in 7. Out of all the ghost faces, who would throw the best dinner party? Like a classy type of dinner party? Maybe Nancy Loomis. We need to find out something different about Scream 1. Trilogy needs to find out something we originally thought was true but wasn't. Need to change up what actually happened in Scream 1 for Scream 7. I am with you, Sebastian. I have been saying that. Could be Stu. Corey, I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I apologize if you're still even here. I didn't see your comment. Leave it again and maybe I'll see it or send in a super chat. I apologize. Six minutes ago, Matt posted on Instagram. What did he say? Okay, now I see your comment, Corey. In my opinion, Ghostface is a lame icon. He's not creative with his kills like Freddy, Jason, Michael, and Chucky. Well, that's your opinion. I disagree. I love Ghostface. I guess it is a little repetitive with just using a knife, but bro, what? Are you guys trolling me in the chat right now? Stop it. I need to Google this right now. Oh my god. Bro, what? What? What the fuck? Guys, I am freaking out. My heart is pounding right now. Deadline just confirmed Matthew Lillard is coming back for Scream 7. Bro, I'm freaking out. Thank you, Ryan, for the super chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Holy shit. Holy shit. The fact that this just happened on live? Bro. I apologize, you guys. I am freaking out. I need to go see his Instagram post. Hold on. Hold on. I had to delete Instagram off of my phone earlier because I ran out of storage on my phone. So I'm re-downloading the app right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? Why the hell would they freaking reveal this though? Bro, I'm freaking the fuck out right now. I'm trying to read your comments, download Instagram, deal with my own thoughts in my head. Hold up. Why would they reveal this though? You guys. Wait, his story or his post? Oh my god. Shut the fuck up, you guys. No, Ryan, I did not know. Oh my god. You guys. Okay, listen. This is so cool to find this out on live with you guys, but I need to go right now and go film a freaking video. Also, I only plan on going, I only plan on going live for an hour anyway. So I need to go and film a video. But you guys, this was crazy to find this out on live with you guys. Oh my god. I have to get a video up tonight, so bruh. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me know in the chat. Because if you did not let me know, it would have been a few minutes before I found out. Bro, yeah, Antonio, I thought the freaking chat was trolling me. Holy shit. Yeah, is he going to be alive or is it just a flashback? Like, that is my thing. Because if he's alive, I wanted it to be a surprise, but obviously, I'll take it. Like, I'm not complaining. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for all your comments, hanging out with me. Thank you for the super chats. Stay tuned for my video tonight because. All right, I'm out of here. Catch you guys later.